Welcome back to another installment of Fuck the Quartering. Today we're going to be checking out his newest vlog. Let's see how he's doing.
I like to sit upon seas for the constipation.
Welcome into this week's vlog. I hope you really have a lot of fun. If you're enjoying them, do me a huge favor, leave a
Ooh, the cope chipperness is thick already.
like on the video. And if you saw me post this in a community post or on Twitter or something, make sure you subscribe or follow to the channel. I do 2 vlogs a week. Let's get into it.
That you pad with a bunch of horse shit, but they're entertaining, buddy. Keep them coming, please.
All right, mini section of the vlog. A lot of people ask about my setup, and quite frankly,
Yes, please put that in quotes.
if you're just a talking head content creator,
That just poorly tries to read the news and does no research. Ooh, look at that face. That's a good one.
you don't need a crazy good gaming PC or really anything like that. You just need a decent computer or a decent laptop and a couple of very affordable options. Yes, I use Meta PCs, and
We know, bro. You bought their coffee company and are continuing to drop ship.
yes, you can save a little money with my promo code The Quartering, but you don't need a $7,000 gaming rig.
You
to
don't say.
stream, unless, of course, you're someone who only exclusively wants to stream high-end games. If you're just a talking head person,
Or someone like you that is horrendous at them.
here's the things that you need to know. Audio is the most important thing. Yes, if the video
And be cautious taking advice from this dude, because as long as he does this, you can still bet your ass that he has at least one technical difficulty every single show.
is unwatchable, people won't
You are truly unwatchable. It's mind-blowing.
watch. People won't suffer through it.
But
But
I'm
what I can tell you
suffering
is if the audio is garbled,
because I feel like the universe, out of a sense of just justice, has compelled me to do this.
or bad or echoey or, not balanced, nobody will watch it. And this is true of basically every form of media, but getting your audio right is extremely important. So there's a couple of options.
Can you imagine if he took that hat off, what we'd be looking at under there? It would have to be absolutely breathtaking what's going on under that hat.
You can use, a lot of people will get like a Blue Yeti, which is fine. They're a little tinny in my opinion, but they're also USB, and so you don't need to buy all sorts of extra equipment. So that's one option. If you're just starting out, a Blue Yeti is totally fine. I'm going to link all this stuff in the
And all these coat breaths sound crazy with headphones on.
description.
It's wild.
Blue Yeti X is what I use when I travel. If you want to go a little nicer, then you want to use the
When do you travel?
podcaster setup. Then this is a Shure SM7B. The newer models of this actually
Reading for the info, it's not in the dome.
have built-in amplifiers
Buffering.
in them. The older models, what you'd want to do is, if you're going to use a condenser mic, you need a couple of things. You need an interface. A lot of people get by with something cheap like a Scarlett 2-input, like 2i2 or whatever it is. I use a Go XLR so I can have like real live setting changes. That's what this is.
And you still suck this bad? Holy shit.
So you can do that. Or I also have a Rodecaster that also works incredible. It's actually better than the
You're
Go
too
XLR.
lazy to do any
they don't
of this
even make
shit.
the Go XLR anymore. I have 2 of them brand new in a box. So
The waste of money is crazy.
in case, this
In
breaks, I
case
can
you
just
wanna
swap
not
it
be
in. I don't
lazy
have to
fuck.
deal with it. But the Rodecaster is also great. I use that on the road, and it is better than the Go XLR. But again, if you're just starting out, just get a Blue Yeti X.
Oh, I'm just starting out, and thank you so much, sir. I salute you for the
And
inspiration.
a simple webcam. Now, there's a couple of options at webcam. This is a Razer 4K, whatever, Cairo, whatever it is. Yeah, Kaio V2. They had a V1 that I liked better than the V2. But again, I'll link a couple of options. I use a Logitech Brio all the way up until, actually I use a Logitech 720 all the way up until I had 1 million subscribers. So don't let anyone tell you need to buy a DSLR camera, or don't spend thousands of dollars on a camera. It doesn't matter. Another option is just using your cell phone. You can use something like, hold on a second,
Oh my God.
something really simple like this, made to hold a cell phone. This costs about $2, and then you probably already have a cell phone. And
What?
for people that think, well, the audio on the cell phone sucks, well, Bluetooth microphones work with your cell phone. So things like the DJI, Rode, and these are the two I've used. There's a third brand I'm not thinking of right now. Sennheiser probably has one, but I would just go with probably the Shure or the DJI. just
Nobody
because
gives a
their
fuck.
software is most integrated in cell phones. So you can build a multi-million subscriber YouTube channel with a $5, phone stand
And you can piss it all away with one action.
and your cell phone, but you can't skimp on the audio. I think these lav mics, these
Just skimp on the effort and the knowledge.
little lav mics with the puffball on them that you see, I have on my shirt right here. I think they're okay.
RIP that microphone. Sorry, bro.
They're not as good as like a condenser microphone, but it's way better than cell phone audio.
Look at them
And
pupils.
make sure you test, like, how many buttons down should you put it? How loud is your voice? How loud is the surrounding area? How loud is, all this other kind of stuff.
Padding the
Now,
time,
More advanced
Jesus.
setups,
Holy
like
shit.
this, I have a DSLR
He's mastered the art of just talking about nothing.
with a ring light on it. That's a Godox
I'm sure he's going to get felted with those computer screens somehow.
Ring 72.
He can't help
that helps keep the bags under your eyes not look
Bags.
so bad.
Bro, no, well, that's terrifying because, yeah, the bags under your eyes are the worst I've ever fucking seen.
And then it just is a straight HDMI in into my computer, and it's just another input. You don't need that. If you're a pretty girl and you want to look your prettiest, okay, fine. I mean, I could absolutely
What?
use this camera, which I think looks incredible for what it is. And this is a DJI,
Read it.
DJI, it's a little canister one. I think Pocket 3, that's what it is. I can
You
link
are
that in the
zooted.
description, too. The DJI Pocket 3 is incredible. It's sitting on a microphone. It has a gimbal, so you can move it around, and it doesn't the camera moves, but it's not shaking. Something like that would work great, too. And the DJI Pocket 3 actually comes with a microphone.
Padding,
So you
padding,
could
padding.
Use your Pocket 3, the included microphone combo, and be up and running. I want to circle back to something I forgot. So if you're going to use a condenser mic that does not have a built-in amplifier, now the newer SM7Bs have it, you're going to need
Bro, what do you think you're a fucking Geek Squad or something? Like, nobody's coming to
something called
you
a
for
Cloud
this
Lifter
fucking information.
or similar. A Cloud Lifter is simply clean dB boost, decibel boost, and I believe it's 10 decibels. Condenser mics are incredible, and they're great for vocals and all that kind of stuff, but you've got to talk very loud. And I talk pretty loud, and it's still quiet. Now, you could always up the audio in post, but the cleanest way
But that would take effort.
to do it
And we're not doing that.
is preamp. So you run this into a little blue box. I'll put a link to that, and then it goes into your XLR input.
Oh my God.
These have XLR. These are like music cables. So that's why you need the interface, because there's no XLR input on computers. So you go from this XLR output to something like a Scarlett or the Rodecaster or the Go XLR, and then that goes into your computer via USB.
Jesus, shut
I know it sounds
up.
complicated, but it really isn't. It's
And it
simple.
does not.
And again, SM7B I think is your best overall audio. But if I could give any advice, It's to get it all right before you film. This is how I always was, even in my band.
What? Bro, you fuck up on the daily and you start your shitty streams out and you fuck the intro up every time you try to do it. And it's just crazy, man. Like, goddamn.
You know, I've been in many bands over the years, recorded maybe 10 albums over the years.
Does anybody have these albums? Does anybody have these albums?
And the key is getting it right in the live shot. So get your lighting right, get your audio right, do a bunch of test recordings.
Bro, you don't do any of that. Your shit fucks up on the daily.
And that way, you're not having to fiddle with any editing.
Oh my God.
And once you have it set up how you like it, you know, mark where your camera is on your desk or on your floor. Mark where your microphone should go. So that if anything gets moved, you can move it back to where it was, to where all your settings were. That's exactly how I do it. I don't do much editing in my main videos.
Are you going to explain to us how to false flag next?
But I just come down here in the morning, turn it on, nothing's moved, camera's there, the lights are the same. I don't even turn the lights off at night. Everything stays on, so it all just works.
You lazy piece of shit. Holy.
But the key takeaway with that is get it right the first time. This is true, right? Measure twice, cut once.
This is crazy.
This is true of basically everything in life.
This is crazy.
You don't want to spend forever in post trying to tweak your audio levels or do this or do that. Get it set how you want it. Write down all the settings that you have. Mark where your camera goes, where your mic goes, all this kind of stuff. And that way,
padding,
you just have to turn it on and record. If you're constantly like, oh, I want to turn it up a little bit, turn it down a little bit, well, change those settings on your microphone. Bump the decibels on your microphone or your input. If your shot is too dark, bump your lights.
Shut up.
Because anything you edit in post is never going to look as good as doing it in real light. Natural light is the best. The yellow light, you don't want the white light.
Plus, you got alcohol to drink and insane tweets to pop off.
It's most LED lights, so I have a lot of these LED lights, which I can link to.
Oh my God, we're still going.
They're GVM. I'll leave a link in the description to those. Very cheap, very affordable, and they can do both white light and yellow light, anything in between. The key takeaway is get it set how you want it and lock it in.
We're looping,
that
bro.
Way, all you have to do is worry about recording, because recording's hard enough.
Oh my God.
So, you know, you could set up your own content creation factory and you should set it up for less than $500. You should just get a USB mic, like a Blue Yeti X, and a webcam.
And start your Felton.
Or you get something like this, DJI Osmo Pocket 3 with included microphone, done. Don't go out and spend $1 million on your setup, because decent video and
spend that on airplanes and fish tanks and arcade machines and
good audio
Rolexes.
Is all you need. You don't need a $10,000 gaming computer. You don't need a DSLR camera. These are niceties once you can afford the business write-off. Yes, the DSLR.
Because yeah, look at the face. We know, yeah, because you totally know what you're doing with your taxes.
Looks a little bit better, but it's not crucial. So many people think, I'm going to start streaming. I'm going to start creating videos. And then they go out and they piss away $6-7 on a setup when you should have spent $500 and spent $5,500 on marketing, right?
Yeah, like, you know, how you market, quote unquote, your YouTube videos.
Promoting your videos, promoting, you know, buying ads. You don't need all this fancy stuff. Or your cell phone. Like I said, your cell phone with like a DJI mic, it's all you need. So, you know, less than $500 if you're starting out fresh.
You said the same thing 5 fucking times.
You could edit right on your phone if you wanted to. But this is the stuff I use. I use a Corsair Streamlabs keyboard, which has my streaming shortcuts here. So I can go and change the buttons on the numeric keypad to do different things, whether it's play music.
You don't take advantage of any of that.
Or check my audio. But again, that's down the road. So don't dive in too deep. The number one most important thing is consistency. And I'm talking in video, audio, and your output schedule. Start there, and then you can buy all the fancy stuff later. So
Then you can false flag the Keno Casino and ruin your whole fucking life and career.
I hope this was helpful.
Thank you,
Now
sir.
we got a fun, quick little segment here.
Oh, back to the backyard. Look at this mug.
Q&A. So each vlog, I will pick a couple of questions and answers from people in the comment section.
God damn,
And,
that hair looks
this
wild.
one, which might be on the screen right now, is like, what was life growing up as a twin? I think it was awesome. I'm a fraternal twin. I have a sister. We shared birthdays, but my parents were always so good. Like, even to this day, at 43 years old, my mom makes sure that me and my sister have the exact same number of presents to open on Christmas.
Because I bet you would have thrown a little hissy fit if you didn't get the most.
Every birthday we had, we would get a sheet cake. One side would be He-Man, the other side would be Barbie.
Nepo baby.
I would get gift bags. Remember when kids had gift bags at birthdays? My parents made sure that I got to pick out what I wanted in mine. She got to pick out what went in hers. There was never any special treatment. And I'll tell you what, having
Why are we talking about?
a
Why do you
girl
bring this up?
as a fraternal twin comes in real handy around middle school and high school because you have a constant funnel of her friends that you can date.
Gross, dude. Oh my god. Look at the state of this specimen, dude. Holy
My sister always loved that.
gross.
But I mean, I just
R.I.P. her sister's friends. I bet they have some stories to tell.
had a spectacular time as a twin. It was and still is great. I love my sister greatly. We have a bond that is
I bet she fucking hates his ass.
tight. We don't have to see each other very often. I might only see my sister 5 or 10 times a year. She lives like 30 minutes away, but every time
She lives 30 minutes away and you see her 5 or 10 times a year? That's crazy. That's right down the street.
everything's great.
No,
you
it's
know?
not.
She knows
Obviously,
she can call me if I need something.
no.
I know I can call her if I need something.
There's a reason for this.
She's very successful in the medical field, and I'm proud of her. And growing up, it was awesome. So if you're a parent of a twin, as long as you make sure each twin feels special,
This just turned into a PSA for twin parents.
then it doesn't matter. I mean, I remember, like, even when, let's say I wanted something expensive
Smart.
for Christmas. I think I wanted a PlayStation video game one year. My parents would maybe spend like $100 each on Christmas. So if I wanted
Bull fucking shit.
a video game, my mom would be like, well, you know, that means you're not going to get much else. I didn't care. I wanted Final Fantasy VII. So my mom would then, break up my other gifts into individual stuff to open. So we still had the exact same number of gifts to open. That's how attentive they were.
Why are we still
How
talking
good
about
they
this?
were about being twin parents. So I love them both greatly for that. And so post your questions in the comment section down below.
This is why you don't have any real friends, bro. I mean, you're in your own little bubble and all you talk about yourself.
And maybe it'll get answered next week.
Yeah, right.
Obligatory German Shepherd content. Here's Ani Bani.
Oh, look at me.
Huck
I'm a
killed
real
the ball.
human. I'm a human
There's
with
Ruby
emotions.
Dooby.
I'm a human with
Paying the
emotions.
tax. Huck's peeing. We'll keep that off camera. Ani Bon 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 Bon. Hey, you. Are you a happy puppy?
Gross.
All right, let's get to
Those poor dogs.
the meat of this week's video. My biggest failure in
We're
life.
not even to the. Okay, guys. We're 15 fucking minutes into this shit. And he's just now getting to this. And you already know this is going to be some kind of fucking sleight of hand bullshit. He's never done anything wrong.
Now, I could cop out a little bit.
What?
I might cop out a little bit
What?
and say that it's that I'm too trusting.
Oh, boy, that. Woo, I wasn't even ready for that one, guys. Jesus. Dude.
But
The lack of self-awareness and accountability is
the
staggering.
biggest failure I've ever had in my life,
The biggest failure you had in your life was trying to start false flagging people down. When you got the casinos channel taken down, that was war. That was the last straw for me personally. I I just was compelled to felt you at that point.
is
You fuck.
probably the Publica or exclusively games.
No, it was false flagging.
These were projects that probably never should have gotten off the ground in the first place, and projects that cost me hundreds of
Just that Ren Fair video that you shot alone did more damage to you than Publica ever did. I don't care how much
thousands
money
of dollars
you lost.
And I look back at them and see it's okay to fail. I want to say that first and foremost. I know you're a good boy. Are you a good boy?
Oh my God, shut up.
It's not, you know,
You corny fuck.
there are losers that will make fun of things that fail.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Like I said before, anytime he starts throwing pejoratives in there, you can just tell he's seething, man. Just,
And
it's great.
Okay, you want to be in this one, Huck?
Tips his
Okay,
hand.
fine. I don't know if I'm still on camera or not, but
I'm a real
enjoy Huck
person.
Cam.
I'm a real person.
You know, what's the old saying? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. It's true, but I wish I had not taken these shots because it would have been much nicer to have that money in the bank earning 6% interest in X money right now.
Yeah, I bet it is, but why are you salty about that when you shit away way more than that on even dumber stuff than that?
Exclusively Games is a website that I started along with the support of my viewers to give video game news that was not woke. And it was doomed to fail anyway because
Because you were involved with it.
nobody wants to read about video game news and articles. I don't know why I thought it would be any different for me. But the main reason that site
What?
failed is because, well, I partnered with a moron. And
So there were two morons involved here.
unironically, it was Ian Miles Chong who stole money from the company and, from what I remember, allegedly,
Based.
used that money to buy an e-girl that he was trying to impress an iPhone.
Oh, so you're just mad that he took a page out of your book, you fucking simper goon.
Turns out the entire time he was stealing my money.
I wanted to have that money to pay other women that wanted nothing to do with my ass to have to be on camera with me as I say weird ass shit.
And not doing the work. He was supposed to be writing articles. I suspect he wasn't even writing those articles. I suspect that he was using AI or paying someone else to write them. I don't know that for sure. And
Snort.
the site was just doomed to fail. And then let's talk about the Publica.
Be careful. You don't want to make Sydney too, man.
Daily Wire competitor from people inside YouTube. You know, had some big names behind it. But
Coping
also-
and seething and coping and seething.
ultimately failed. And I don't want to disparage anyone.
This was such clickbait because you knew what you were doing. You knew that the A-logs, some of them were going to think that, oh man, he might actually come clean to some of this. But you just act like it never happened and you didn't do it. And that's what is so fucking enraging to
So
everybody.
I won't get too specific,
We know what you did, dude.
but I'll say you have to be extremely careful when
Snort.
you're running a business, and that it's always better to run it by yourself. I'll just put it that way. That business, at one point, I had
But you're too lazy for that. You just want to sit back and set things up and just collect the money off the top and not do any work.
staff members who were still taking a salary from me while actively planning their own other competing website, but they were taking my money anyway.
Well, after you tried to dick that person over when they were trying to have their own little tea business and you tried to bend them over a barrel on the shipping cost.
People checking out. My guess is they just never really liked me or wanted to work with me, but they just wanted my money.
Yeah, because you're a piece of
And
shit.
That site failed. Both sites, though, failed because of me.
Oh my God.
I was too trusting
Oh my
in
God.
both cases.
No, you're just lazy.
I thought people I hire work just as hard as I do and are just as committed to the cause as I am. But turns out most of them
What's the cause to you? You have
Somewhere.
no cause.
there were some very good staff members at both companies. But if you want to do anything,
You didn't lift a finger,
you
dude.
got to do it yourself.
Oh my God.
I've learned this the hard way.
Then why are you drop shipping your coffee, dude?
Hundreds of thousands of dollars I lost on the Publica. Total financial disaster.
How much are you losing on botting your streams?
Should have been successful.
And
If everyone was bought in as
Making
much
them
as I was
ads.
bought in, it would have been. But the
What?
real reason that failed
What?
is not because people do what people do. It's because I thought foolishly that as long as I'm paying everybody, they'll be as bought in as I am and they'll work just as hard as I am. And I did not
how are you working hard? You didn't do a goddamn thing with any of that
oversee
stuff.
things with and rule with an
If you just would have treated Sydney like a real friend and not been a goon or a creep trying to take advantage of her financially, that shit probably would have worked out for you.
iron fist like I should have. The same with exclusively games. I hired Ian Miles Chong. Yes. You guys wonder why I hate that guy. He called me crying on the phone when I caught him stealing company money and really stealing donor money because that was crowdfunded.
So when you blow all your money at the casino and on all this frivolous shit, what is that saying?
He stole fizzy lifting drinks. He stole the money. And from what I can tell, what I remember is that he was paying an assistant with it when it was really just him giving money to an e-girl.
Jared's just jelly that he didn't get to do.
Now, that alone didn't tank the company, but the fact that the guy I was paying to run the site was not running the site failed. That's why it failed.
Because you didn't do
Ruby
shit.
Dubes, come here. Can you leave it for Papa? Come here.
Oh my God.
That's you, Hawk. You're not Ruby Dubes. So,
So he didn't even know which dog was which. He called one dog the other dog's name. Wow, bro.
ultimately, as much as cathartic as it would be to like throw individual people under the bus and expose all
You still try it. Like you describe people like failed race car. However, everybody fucking knows who you're talking about. Two Canadians. Like you're just a pussy bitch.
sorts of dirty laundry, it's still my fault. And that's the lesson I learned.
So we're doing the whole I'm just on time too much shit at job interviews. Like, no accountability. I was sorry. Yeah, it's my fault because I was just too good of a guy. I was just too trusting. I was just too innocent.
Okay, Ruby, hold on. Leave it. If you want me to throw it, you have to leave it. Come here. Come here. Ow. What was that?
Take a half step. Oh my God.
What was that? I don't know.
Oh my God. Every move he makes is cringe. It's just like everything he does is just a cringe factory.
Was that your mama?
It's amazing.
Go find out. They're not buying it. The
No, we're
I did
not.
hear something. I just don't know what it was.
Your career fallen in the trash.
Anyway, a coward blames a failure on other people.
Dude. I swear to God, one day we're going to find out all this was just a giant fucking art display or something. Just, I mean, holy cow. There's no way he can be this
Yes,
unaware.
I think other people involved in these companies would have given it a better chance of success, but I started it. It's my job to make sure people are doing what they were doing, and I didn't do that.
Of course you didn't.
I just blindly trusted people,
No, you just
and that was
blindly
the
wrote a
biggest
check.
mistake I could have made. Again, like I said,
You're trying to be lazy.
hold on.
You just want the path of least resistance and most money with the least amount of effort.
Ready, Ruby? Go get it.
Oh, he burned a calorie. Oh my God, he burned a
She got
calorie.
blocked by Onyx. And I learned a lot from that. I'm not starting anything. At that point, I was like, I mean, the Publica took all of my savings.
Please take the hat off, man.
When I finally ended it, people were mad at me. But I had been bleeding cash for this company, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars per month.
And that was just another big simp project. You wouldn't have had anything to do with that unless you thought you could have something to do with Sid.
But I never set it up right. I didn't set it up for success. I tried to launch too fast. I thought everyone will just go and subscribe and give me money, and we'll
lazy
use
bum.
that money to get bigger.
Uh-huh.
And people did subscribe. And people did donate for Game Finder. So the ideas, our Game Finder was another one I thought would have been great and failed.
Yeah, well, he's had a lot of
I had
failures.
3 different businesses started in my YouTube career, 4 if you include coffee, and only 1 was successful. The coffee has been
No, the jury's still out on that one, and it's not looking good, bud. Luther's going to get you.
unsuccessful. By the way, the coffee will be available via Walmart by the end of next month.
No, it will not.
Right now, you can get it at buycbc.com.
There's no justice in this world if he actually pulls that off somehow.
And get it shipped directly from Amazon. If you're a Prime member, you get it free overnight shipping. Help me earn back some of the hundreds of thousands I've lost. But at the
Grifting.
core of all of these ideas, whether it was Game Finder,
Beggar.
which was an app that was supposed to help people find other people to play tabletop games with, whether it was the Publica, whether it was exclusively games, all of them had
Ooh. It looked like he just about raged out on the dog. It looked like he almost let the mask slip there. That was crazy.
an audience.
He wanted to slap that dog.
All of them, there was a demand.
Can you imagine what these dogs have seen? I cannot.
It's just I failed at the execution, and that's why they failed. And so
Okay.
with coffee,
You didn't say anything.
that has completely changed my mindset. Now I micromanage everything, right down to the label.
The quadruple down. Oh my God, he does not know when to quit. Let's fucking go.
Labels on the boxes,
Holy
the print on the boxes,
shit.
the colors of the boxes,
Oh.
the exact temperature the beans are roasted at,
Oh,
the
he
amount of
can't help it.
flavoring added to the flavored coffees.
Bro,
Every decision, the stickers, the shipping, the wording on the Amazon listings.
know when to fold them, bro. Holy shit. We all know you're just lying.
All written and edited by me. Nothing goes in this business. Nothing happens without me being personally involved. And that is the hugest lesson I learned from
Oh my God, the lesson I learned is I actually had to be present and actually keep an eye on shit if I want to make sure it goes good.
starting these other businesses, is essentially that you can't just hire people and expect them to be as dedicated as you are. That will never work.
You're not dedicated.
You have to be dedicated for them. Now, every once in a while, you'll find a partner who's as dedicated as you are, and you'll get lucky. And in my entire career, I've definitely worked with a lot of people who are just as dedicated as I am.
Bro, I hope not, because you're not dedicated at all. Like, you don't educate yourself on matters at all. You just roll out of bed, see what's trending on Twitter, and fire up a stream and have technical difficulties and struggle to read.
But in the online world, I found that most people are more interested in a quick buck. And
Is that not you, sir? Is that not you?
they aren't really bought into the idea, or they'll tell you they're bought into the
crony.
idea just to get the money. And so that's the way I run everything now. I'm working on another company right now in the same,
Oh,
I don't want
God.
to announce anything yet, but
Let's go.
I think is going to be
You know what to do, Luther.
just as successful as coffee because I've taken the exact same route.
You're not successful at coffee.
I've handled everything from soup to nuts, top to bottom.
Why do you keep doubling down, bro? We know you are lying. Fucking stop.
Designs, wording, naming, all this stuff. And it's another, in real life type business.
Like, if you went to court on this, like, you would lose. Like, there's overwhelming evidence, bro.
And because I'm getting older and,
10 boomers might believe you, but that's it. Like, it's common knowledge, dog.
YouTube and Rumble and all this stuff, it's not going to pay the bills forever. The AI wave is coming. People at YouTube have told me this. And I'm only 43.
That is the saddest part of it all.
I got another 20 years if I live that long.
No, dude, you're not. No, dude. I'd be shocked as hard as you're burning the candle on both ends with as fat as you are, as nasty as you are, as horrible as you eat, all of the alcohol, and then you throw all of the antipsychotic shit on top of that and caffeine, bro, yeah, you're not making it to 40 fucking 5, dude.
Before I can even touch the money I've squirreled away in my retirement funds. So I've still got 17 years.
You don't
of a
have any
big-ass mortgage
fucking
to pay.
retirement funds.
And
Oh, write that down. Casino, cha-ching, you hear that? That's another point to plot on the map. Hilarious.
expensive German shepherds to feed.
17 more
Like, you just go in the
years.
pool. You're all wet.
Plus a second mortgage.
Yeah.
Oh,
I paid
yeah.
my German shepherd tax. I see you in the comments. So I think,
No, you.
if anything,
What a
I admit all of these were failures.
I can't
But
stand
I
them.
think the immediate reaction to blame other people is wrong. And now that there's been some time
But that's all you do.
in between when they failed, and boy, I have to apologize to the people that supported these ideas too. Because they believed me, they gave me their hard-earned money,
You're going to be saying the same thing to the people that gave you money for coffee.
and we failed.
You piece of shit.
Not everything, even a great idea, even perfectly executed, won't always work.
Especially when you don't have any effort.
But the main takeaway you have to give it to me if you want me to throw it,
Oh, yeah. He's getting pissed at them dogs.
that I want people to take away from this is that if you're going to do anything, you have to be involved. You can't just expect someone else to do it.
No shit.
It doesn't work that way.
Well, thank you, sir.
It never works that way. And don't be like me. Don't, you know,
No danger of that happening.
work with people and then just
You are a cautionary tale. That's the funniest part about all this is you're going to go down in history as you're a special case, dude. Like, you're going to be studied.
assume they're as dedicated as you are to the cause, because you will fail, like I failed multiple times.
They're like, this guy had it all, and all he had to do was just mind his business and put up with a couple people making fun of him in a different country.
Now I've taken a completely different approach to how I run my companies now. And really, when I ran my search marketing agency, maybe we'll do it in a different vlog, somebody asked, like, how did you make all your money? Well, it wasn't YouTube. I ran a very successful search marketing agency for many years.
What happened to that?
I was very good at what I did. I worked with clients like Warner Brothers, Amazon, Dish Network,
Bull fucking
big,
shit.
big Fortune 500 companies. And I was one guy in my basement doing
He never would have shut that down if that was doing that good.
their marketing. Probably go back to that when YouTube's over. When the video's done, I'll go back to marketing.
Bro, you're fucking retarded if you think that that's an option.
Very good at it.
You won't be able to show your face anywhere of note. You try to plug into anything outside of YouTube of any kind of high status, and they're just going to get inundated with the A-logs, exposing your fat, greasy ass.
And I try to be a humble guy, but I'm good. I'm one of the best.
What? No, you didn't just say that. No, you didn't just say that.
I trained under some of the best people ever.
Oh, my
and,
God. Oh, my God.
I'm just very, very, very good at it. And
Sad. Pathetic.
I stopped doing
I missed that soundbite
Marketing when-
on the casino.
YouTube was, suddenly you start making crazy, 100 grand a month on YouTube. Well, then you do that. But
The fact that you've made so much money for so long and you just self-admitted that you have 17 years left on your mortgage, that's unacceptable. You ought to be a fucking shame to yourself.
anyway, when I was
Holy
doing marketing,
shit.
I did everything myself. I had a few underlings, but not many.
So then you didn't do I did everything myself. I just had a few underlings. I had a few employees. That's crazy, bro.
And that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, you grew up rich.
You can't let yourself down if you don't let yourself down. And there's
And you let yourself.
nobody to blame when you fail, even if you have a big staff or whatever. Ultimately, you're the guy in charge and you're the one that's responsible. And you got to tell yourself
Oh, so you're the HNIC now. All right.
that every day. You have to be involved in every aspect of the business. And if you're not, things will slip.
We know
Things
you're
will
not
fall
doing
apart.
that.
Things will collapse. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, cares as much as you do. So if you take that to heart, then you'll always be good.
Oh my God.
So hopefully this...
I wonder how his soul feels when he's sitting down to do his 100 million slop shorts a day. He'd have to want to jump out the window. I couldn't imagine sitting there doing that and feeling good about yourself. Like, what a fucking slob.
Next thing I'm launching in early 2027 will be...
It's always to the next grift with you,
just
man.
as successful as coffee.
I don't want to hear shit
Coffee's
else.
going to Canada soon and to Walmart this week. Lots of good news there.
No way, God. We can't let it happen.
It's because I learned the hard way.
Luther Morgan, you can't let it happen, brother.
So let my losses be your gains.
That's exactly what we're doing here.
And one other piece of advice.
Please,
I had a great mentor.
enlighten us.
I think I was like 24, making like $250,000 a year running
That's about in the time frame where you dropped that video instructing PDF files how to hide stuff from people. Yeah, that was a really good look.
marketing for a different agency. I would come in,
Snort.
ripped jeans, late to work. Didn't matter because I was good at what I did.
What the fuck?
But there's a couple of pieces of information that CEO of that company gave me that have always stuck with me. And that's failing fast. It is always better to fail fast. And you got to know when to pull the ripcord. What I mean is, when things are just limping along forever,
Yes.
you either double down or you quit.
Oh my God.
You don't let something limp for years or months and let it drain you financially. Generally, when you start something, you know if
You're doubling down though.
it's going to work or not.
Oh my God.
So it's better to go all in and fail fast than to waste time failing. And that's how I've
How do you even know
approached
if you're going to
everything in
fail
life.
fast or not?
And I've always appreciated him for that
What the
tutelage. We used to do
fuck?
coaching sessions every week, and he shared a lot with me. Very, very smart guy. He's probably worth about $400 million right now. I remember one time I asked for a raise. I was like all nervous about it. I think I was making like $100,000 a year or something like that. And I got quarterly bonuses, so I was making about $200,000 a year with bonuses.
Ooh.
And I said, and I like marched in his office, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna quit if I need to get $200,000 salary. I'm responsible for $30 million
Why are we on another stupid tangent?
in net revenue. At that year, I think we had 80 million in net revenue, and I was basically the guy. My team was responsible for all of it.
Oh yeah, right.
And I was like,
Yeah,
and he's
right.
like, okay. And I was like, but I had a whole speech. He's like, okay. He's like, you fail fast. He's like, you got more money now. You're going to have more eyes on you. You're going to have more
That made no sense, bro.
responsibilities, but I
What are
don't
you
care.
talking about?
And that way of running a business has stuck with me, for better or worse.
Cue the corny ass music.
More often for worse, but the successes always outweigh the failures.
No, they don't, sir. No, they don't. Oh my God. Holy shit, guys. That was absolutely wild. His lack of self-awareness, it never ceases to amaze me. Like, somehow, on a daily basis, he just keeps ratcheting the ante up more and more. And I'm just waiting for the day that he's going to wake up and acknowledge any of this. It's going to have to come at some point. At some point, he's going to go on the wrong podcast. He's going to think someone's in his corner that really isn't, and he's going to get fucking ambushed. And I cannot wait. Thank you, everybody. If you like what you heard, just like and subscribe and share the word if you can. On Twitter, I am at FeltorFelts. And other than that, appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one.